Yeah, manners and respect. Big up, manners. Big up to the eyes. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining me again for another episode of Grown Up Talk. My name is Simba. Welcome. Let me put on that thing here real quick. Subscribe. Yeah. Manners and respect to all. Today we're going to talk about motivation. Who we are as people, what we aspire to be. Let's talk about motivation. Zane, big up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like the video, share the video. Switching up the content, the type of content that we do. So support the thing. Manners. All right, let's have the talk. Motivation. Who are you? Why are you here? We all have our own reasons. We all have our own motivations. We all have our own dreams and aspirations and different ways of achieving them, right? Let's talk about aspirations. Really sit down and talk about who we are and what we want to become, what we want to be. What in the last video we spoke about legacy. Remember that one of the previous videos. Motivation. Now the item, if you know, I was much heavier the last year or so. I embarked upon a mental journey. My mind has been shifted drastically from what it was. The level of mental strength I have now, I didn't have before. And as a farmer, I guess you can say farmer fat man, right? That was one of my main motivations, to lose the weight, to not feel burdened or uncomfortable or what's the word I'm looking for? I can't find it, but lack of confidence. I didn't want to be like that anymore. So I found a way to motivate myself. And every single day for the last year, every single day of my life, I get up and I work out. And I embark my mind on a gruesome journey every day just to prepare it for the worst. It's called discipline. So what is your motivation? What do you want to do? A lot of us growing up, we told ourselves, we tell each other, everybody, oh, I want to become a lawyer. I want to become a business person, an accountant, an engineer. And how many of us actually really got there? How many of us really made the sacrifices, exhibited the discipline to get there? What is your motivation? Is it to become rich? Is it to serve your God in the way that you want? Is it to have just fulfillment in family and maybe not a lot of material things, but you're in control of your time? We all have our different motivations, right? We all have our different dreams, our different goals. What is yours? Why are you still fat if you don't want to be fat anymore? As a matter, let's be honest, nobody wants to be fat. You have people who because of them laziness, have come to accept the fatness. And I guess you could say I kind of fell into that category at one point. But there's no reason to be fat. Please, don't tell me about lifestyle and your work and this. If you don't want fat, you're not going to fat. If you really don't want fat, you're not going to fat. And I found that out as a fat person. See, I had to learn that we are all in a born with the same genetics. You have some people can't eat from morning till night and then they lose no weight. Then them have a genetics so they can nyam, not a pound. And then you have other people like me, I just smell the food and I put on weight. You know what I mean? But then there are other aspects of my genetics that I have that I'm sure they would want as well, you know? So I just saw the thing go. So we have to learn that. And all of we have the same genetics. Some of we have to work harder just to maintain a certain level of fitness. And whether you're skinny or you're fat, we all need to exercise. It is important. So what is your motivation? Do you really want to be fat, or have you just come to accept in your laziness that, yo, this is it for me? Because really it's laziness. 15 minutes a day of exercise can change your life. I've lost over 80 pounds in the space of a year. Probably, less than that. Yeah, in the space of a year, let's say that. Never stepped, not even 1 foot in a gym. All done in my house. Pure calisthenics. And again, I'm not even close to where I want to be, if I'm being honest with you, but I am really proud of myself, you know? And it's a journey, you know, because you go from wanting to lose the weight to wanting a particular figure, then you hit that and you're like, yo, I'm gonna lose some more, and I'm gonna tighten up more. It's all a journey. I'm not even close to the end of my journey, but I'm gradually improving. That is my motivation. The positive, the effects of working out, how you feel. I've never felt like this. Even when I was younger, if I'm being honest with you. Especially as a man, I would talk about things like testosterone growing up. You know, the older you get, the lower your testosterone counts are going naturally, it's just the way of life. Working out is one of those things that helps to maintain it or to at least counteract that, and it gives you more testosterone. There's so many positives, and don't get me wrong, I hate working out. I don't love it. The same way I don't love my job. But I have to. I know it's something I have to do. I need to pay the bills. So I got the people that eat that job every day. And stick it out, right? Because I need to pay the bills. Same rule applies to working out. I need to try to live as long as I can and maximize the quality, whatever quality of life I can squeeze out of the life that I have. Let me just say that. Zane? So I know that working out is important. The more you work out, I'm not saying this is a guarantee, but the higher the likelihood that you live longer or have a healthier life, which in turn affects your quality of life. So this is just a motivational thing. This is not even a fat ray, to be honest, because again, I know what it's like to be there. But I am going to be the person to try to inspire you into knowing that you don't have to remain there. We need to develop mental strength, having truthful conversations with ourselves. Motivation. You always wanted to become an entrepreneur. You want to start your own business, and now you're in your mid-30s and you haven't even attempted it. Every day you get up and you tell everybody your plans. Oh, my plan for this, my plan for open this, my plan for run this. You're 35. You haven't even tried. What is your motivation? You think one day you're just going to wake up and it's going to happen for you? Let's start acting. Let's start doing the things we said we wanted to do, because we're here for a good time, not a long time. That is probably one of the most remarkable statements I've heard in a long time. We're here for a good time, not for a long time. R.I.P. lost a cousin last week, 20-year-old little youth. Passed away in a car crash. So sad. So sad. Little cousin. And he was here with me in September. We really get to wrap it up. And I must say, I haven't spoken to one person who's had anything negative to say about him. And his legacy of humility and love and appreciation will never leave me. Since this whole incident, I think about you every day, my general. And while this is not even my thing, out of respect, I'm going to say, may your soul rest in peace. Your memories will live on forever here. You really wrapped up, really were able to bond. So, missed. You already missed. It's crazy. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Back up. Big up to you, Marcus. What is your motivation? Let's start acting now. Let's start doing the things that we set out, that we've said we wanted to do since we were 14, 15 years old. And if you're a young child somehow watching this, I would encourage you, do not procrastinate. If you, whatever it is that you want to become, start acting on it. Write down, give yourself timelines, give yourself an expiration date, write down that, give yourself deadlines. Write it down. Apparently, it's easier for one to realize or start acting upon an idea or a dream whenever it's written down, or something with the visualization triggers something in your brain. Write it down, but let's start acting. Anyways, man, I'm leaving right now. Just wanted to kind of check in and remind everybody, go into some motivation. Zane, what is your motivation? And again, if it's a weight thing, feel free to reach out to me if you want advice. I have a lot to give. Been there. Rome wasn't built in a day. So it's a process. It's a process. But it's well worth it, especially when you start seeing the results and start getting the feedback from people. It's a process. Anyways, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, share. Love, the thing I grow slowly, because I see the subscriber count I go up. Manners are respected the eyes. See? Anyways, gone. Peace.